a D lineman, and then he was a tight end, and now he's a D lineman. There's Jaime Hill there, defensive coordinator, wondering what went wrong and how is he going to stop this speed of Florida State. But they always laugh. They said, you know, every team's faster than us. It's what we have to do.
Said his guys understand their scheme better this year. That's why it looks like BYU's playing at a quicker tempo defensively, but getting roughed up by Florida State today. Second and goal, Ponder in the flat for Jones. Sure tackling there by Jordan Pendleton, who has all that speed at the outside linebacker position. This guy's a converted wideout. Pendleton, his brother-in-law is the former BYU standout Austin Collie.
Austin Collie, quite the player, as we know. We've covered him in the past.
Jordan and the Cougars dig in here. It's third and goal. Florida State trying to pour some salt in the wound. Cougars rush 4. Ponder, plenty of time. Gets out of there, looking for the pylon. Touchdown. Christian Ponder, all-out effort.
I'll tell you what, Ponder wants his tight end in the back of the end zone. BYU, great job bracketing him. Ponder takes it on himself. That's where that footwork comes in. A lot of weapons offensively here. See if he does indeed get in. It certainly appeared he did. He reaches out. That ball crosses the pylon before he goes out of bounds. Yes, that's a touchdown. Great job by Christian Ponder.
So Ponder now has 6 rushing touchdowns for himself in the last 7 games. An efficient Florida State squad today. Just piercing BYU's defense, and they are reviewing this play upstairs.
Well, they'll review to make sure they always do, but you watch, he's looking for a tight end, doesn't have him, then he looks for the drag, doesn't have it, and he knows I tuck and I go. Great job of avoiding a tackle, get himself in.
He slipped out of the hands of Brandon Bradley, who's a Tallahassee, Florida native. His mom, Marcia, still gets playful ribbing from FSU fans about why her son is out here at BYU.
Yeah, and Bradley got sucked coming in with the wide receiver and couldn't get his angle back out in time to stop Ponder. Great job of Ponder, great awareness, seeing the pylon, putting it there.
The touchdown is awarded to Christian Ponder. Dustin Hopkins comes on for the extra point try and knuckles it right on through. Florida State. A super showing here in Provo. On top of the 7th-ranked Cougars by a bunch. The lead has grown to 30, thanks to the QB. Trailing by 23. Hall hearing footsteps again, and he is swallowed up. Mr. Alexander from his linebacker position. This redshirt junior who's had so much left knee trouble, jumping for joy.
Great job, speed, getting around the corner, using your arms, trying to knock that ball down. Great job all the way around by the Florida State defense.
Texas native Mr. Alexander giving the ball back to FSU. Think back to a year ago, Utah wasn't ranked in the top 10 last year until week 9. BYU afforded a lofty ranking this year, in large part after they trumped Oklahoma. Now in a fight for it with Florida State. Bobby Bowden's team has run the ball in expert fashion today.
Well, they have, and that's how you attack a zone. You run the ball at the zone. That forces safeties in. But he needs to get some speed on this team to compete with the likes of a Florida State.
Guided them to 4 straight bowls. This pass is intercepted. It is picked off by Nigel Bradham. The linebacker gets his mitts on it. They talk about his improved flexibility to the cheers of his defensive coordinator and a startled group of Cougar fans.
Well, you know, Max has been feeling the pressure the last few series. This time he steps up. He trying to get it in the window behind, trying to get it up to McKay Jacobson, but not near enough zip on the ball. and he comes in